Yeah.
Break this.
Vale, entonces, por ejemplo, cry in the 3 nights that I was in London. Done with the first one.
Es que no.
It's like cool. Here. Welcome back to my channel. I guess by the title you already know what we're doing, but we're going to be making friendship bracelets. Yeah, we have like all the stuff for our friendship bracelets for the show your stuff for the Taylor Swift concert. Yeah, for the Taylor Swift concert. Yeah,
Madrid.
in like 5 days, and we haven't started making friendship bracelets
Because she was not here.
I was in Ireland. So we're going to start now, and I wanted to make a little bit of a video today to, I guess, update a little bit everyone, because I haven't posted in about a year, or like not nearly a year, because I do know that I posted some in the summer and like after the summer. But I've been like missing in action for like a pretty long time, and I feel like I am going to go back to posting. It's just I wanted to just talk a little bit, give some explanations beforehand
With me.
with Isaro. Because of course, first of all, for anyone who's new here,
Se me ha salido.
no! We are going to introduce ourselves.
Again.
Yeah, this is like a Q&A get ready with me video, but instead of get ready with me,
Let's make friendship bracelets.
let's make friendship bracelets with me for the Taylor Swift concert. So for anyone who is new here, this is my channel. Hi, hello. And my name is Mayalen. People usually like at this point call me May or May, because I guess some Irish people had a little bit of a difficulty pronouncing my name.
Yeah, and Italian.
And Italian, but it's okay. I guess like the 3 vocals in a row kind of throws people off. And she's my friend.
Hi, I'm Isaro. We are friends. We're making friendship bracelets. We are going to Taylor Swift. She's been out for a year, but on January I went to Ireland
To see you.
Yes, and I have a bit of a mess here.
I nearly made a mate. Nearly, I didn't though. So, we met on our first day of uni, I think. Like, I don't remember if it was like the first day.
It was the first day we had class, because the first day was a presentation day, but I wasn't with her because like we share some subjects, but not all of them.
She's doing a double degree in
Basque language and culture and modern languages.
while I'm doing just the
Modern
bachelor's in modern languages, I guess. So we have known each other for 3 years now.
Yep.
It's like, you say it fast, but like, it's been 3 years.
Yeah. Those who watch the channel, you will think we know like since, I don't know, a very long time, because I have been in lots of videos of the channel.
Yeah, like you can see here. Like I'm going to put screenshots of myself. But yeah, Isaro has been in some videos in this channel. So if you are
Familiar with the channel.
familiar, you have watched more than this video, you will know. So what's your favorite color?
Depends.
Okay, what's your favorite Taylor Swift era?
Ay, la madre, es que he abierto al revés la caja. Creo que la he abierto al revés. Decía yo. Es la de los compartimentos, la tengo bandilla. En fin. Doesn't matter.
Anyway, so what's your favorite reputation? What's your favorite Taylor Swift era?
Okay, I think musically I really like 1989. Not from the Vault ones. I'm a bit angry with from the Vault tracks of 1989, because they don't sound like 1989. They sound more like Midnights and Tortured Poets Department. I mean, Taylor, please, you're supposed to do one thing. But well,
Taylor, please.
I'm really scared of the future reputation from the Vault tracks. But my outfit will probably be inspired by Reputation, because it's really it's easier, and probably I'm going to use the outfit for my everyday life.
Yeah, you do use like a lot of black.
And because, for example, speak now it's like very fairy-like, and I don't usually wear fairy-like things or things like that.
And I wanted to go with a 1989 inspired outfit, but I don't know what actually ended up happening. I just decided I was not going to wear that. So like I've been trying to check out like stuff that I have around the house, and I'm going to wear a shirt that I have, which I think I used for some videos, that it says like but Daddy I love him, because of the new song. And then I'm going to wear a sparkly skirt or something. Like I just tried to do something simple because I didn't really have time to think about it that much.
Don't. Like my t-shirt, my like top arrives or this Monday, from this next Monday to Wednesday, and on Wednesday we are leaving to go to Madrid.
The concert, yeah.
So I hope it arrives at least Monday or Tuesday.
For me, the sparkly skirt I bought arrives on Monday in theory. But because I was looking at stores around me to buy it and I couldn't find it. So I ended up desperate and I ended up ordering it from Jeff Bezos.
Oh no.
Oh no. We didn't really have that much time. Isaro is in her exam period right now.
Yes. I could have had an exam the day of the concert, but luckily I don't.
Yep. And because of the elephant in the room here, which is why I disappeared, I do not have exams right now. I already had my exams, so I don't have anything to do until the start of the last year of university for me. One more year for Isaro. Because of the double degree, she has to do 5 years. I only have to do 4. Which only, like you say, only have to do 4. In other European countries, they only do 3, but it's okay. I'm not going to cry about it. Okay, so let's talk about it. I went on Erasmus.
An exchange program.
Yeah, which is for the Americans, I guess, who might not know. It's an exchange program in the European countries, which basically means that I went to study in another European country for a year. And Isaro will most likely go on Erasmus in a couple of years too.
Like next year, I will start preparing.
Yeah,
for the exchange.
Doing all the paperwork and all the
Yeah.
stuff, which, to be fair, I feel like that's the most stressing part. It's like making sure that you have all the paperwork, everything in check. Because the thing is that for Erasmus, they ask you to do so much stuff in the sense of like paperwork, certificate of arrival, certificate of departure. For some universities, also a private insurance. Some universities do not ask for it, ours does. So yeah, I said I will next year start with all the paperwork, and I am doing all the paperwork of coming back already. So now I have to manage how to make sure that all my subjects and all the stuff that I did out there is in order.
And it's valid and everything.
And it's valid.
Yeah.
And I can keep studying my degree without further issues, hopefully.
I opened it correctly
This time.
at least.
So the thing is, when I left, for me, the Erasmus has been like a really, really, really nice experience. But when I left, I was expecting to record so many videos and hoping to like put out so much content, because the videos I usually record are not only for you, they are also for me. Like I rewatch the videos constantly, and to be fair, like the videos where we are all together, like Isaro does too, and all our friends do too, which like fun because it's like a way to keep memories, you know. I'm like pretty obsessed with not forgetting stuff. That's why I take so many pictures, I take so many videos, I record videos and I post them. And I was hoping that I would be able to record so much stuff this year while I was out.
You did.
I did record stuff, I just
but you
haven't
didn't
posted
edit it.
But when I was there, I started recording, and I started realizing that because I was making, like, I was going to all these different events and plans and stuff with my friends there, and I was recording them, but I did not have time to edit them because I was doing all this stuff every day. It was pretty stressful at some point. And then I also had to study, obviously, because it's a study abroad program. It was not like I was just having fun. Like, the objective was not to have fun. Like, for me, yes. For the European Commission, probably not. The objective is not to just have fun. It's to study in a foreign country. And yeah, basically, I found myself in a situation where I didn't have time to edit the videos and stuff. So I just kept recording until we are in the situation where we are in right now, which is that I have so many videos that I have to edit. Like, you cannot make an idea of how many videos I have that I have to edit, but I did not have time to edit them at all. So now I have to keep recording videos, edit all of the videos that I didn't, find a job here because I have no money right now, or maybe subscribe to my YouTube channel so that I can make money here at some point. So this is the first video of like a lot of videos to come during the month of, like, I'm saying it here to try and hold myself accountable. I don't know if I will be able to though. During the month of June and July, I want to post 2 weekly videos to like
Te comprometes.
put out all the content that I recorded during this year. You will have like videos from Ireland, videos from like other countries that I visited, videos of us together, even though I've been out, but she came to visit me in Ireland. And basically that's what my year was. Isara, do you want to say anything about your year?
Well, my year was... Okay, we had some subjects at university that were really weird, unnecessary. Yeah, I was not alone, at least. At university, we have more friends.
Yeah.
And they stayed here.
Like, even if Carmen, Annie, and I all left.
Yeah, you left.
Yeah, we all left you.
Well, but we were here, Naya, Diego, Yune, Rita Ollane. And then at university, even though they don't study what we do, I had more classmates and friends. And it was a different year, but we had a good time too. Like, I was not crying because they were.
You started crying in a corner.
No, I was not. I was not alone, at least.
So yeah, basically, like, even though I left, I didn't abandon her and leave her alone. Like, she still had friends.
Yeah, that's it.
And yeah, so how is the feeling of like everyone going on Erasmus? Are you excited for yours? Are you?
Yeah, I am but my Erasmus will be shorter. Will be only like half a year.
Yeah.
Because then I have the last project.
The thesis of like when you end the
thesis, yeah.
bachelor's. Okay, so basically, I don't know if I feel like we have said it in one video, but I'm not sure. We have this joke around our friends since one time when we bought the same hoodie and we were like, oh, we are going to wear the same hoodie this day at the same time without telling anyone else. And then we are going to tell them like, oh, can you tell us apart? So we have this joke around our friends that we look so similar that we could be sisters. You will not hear me admit this, but we obviously do not.
We are twins.
Yes, we are twins. Okay, I'm sorry for the change of angle. My phone just got overheated. Yeah, Canon, Sony, sponsor me. Give me a camera. Sponsor me with 100 subscribers. I'm sure it's going to get too far. Like, I mean, if you sponsor me, like I promise, I'll make enough videos for one of them to go viral at least.
Okay, I have a problem, and it's that I have no O's left. So I will have to use either Q's, either C's, or D's.
I don't have O's either. Like, I would have let her know. I'm saying that the D's look the most similar. That maybe your C's also look pretty similar. But I would say D's are the ones who look more similar. She hasn't actually started making the bracelets. She's just putting the quotes.
Yeah, because as I have like very limited letters, I want to make sure I do at least of my favorite or most favorite songs.
I've decided...
For example, I have here For Exile. As I opened this like not in the correct way, I am at least using it. So here I have New Romantic, Exile, well, Florida with a Q or D or C. Then here I have The Archer.
I'm done with the first one. It's pretty big though.
Ooh. And I have here Delicate.
I'm done with the first one. But I didn't put any quotes. Like, I'm going to put quotes on some and some not, because I have like a lot of like stars and hearts and stuff that I can use for like other stuff, because I don't have enough letters for quotes. So this one, like, I'm going to cut these thingies when I make sure that it's not going to break. But it has, I don't know if you can see it. It has like a butterfly and then it's like with the colors of 1989 basically. And now I want to make one inspired in lover.
I think we can do a lot of lover bracelets because we have lots of pink, blue, white.
Because I feel like a lot of like friendship bracelet stuff is thought for like little girls.
Yeah.
And little girls love these colors, I guess.
Here, for example, I have purple for Speak Now, pink for Lover, a bit of red for red, but here I have more pink and red, so it's really cool.
And I'm going to write the man on it. If you haven't noticed by my voice, I am sick. I am trying to deal with it because I've been sick for a long time now. Like, not that long, but like, I've been sick for like, how many days have I been sick already? Like, I don't know, I've been sick like since I arrived here. Like, I've been in this country for around what?
This country.
A week? I've been here for a week and I am already sick. I don't know how I did it. I just did it. And it's hard because everyone wants to see me, know that I'm back. And I can't fucking see anyone because I am sick and I've been in bed. So yeah, what else can we say? What else do you want to say to the subscribers?
I'm very focused on this, so...
Yeah, like, I told her, like, oh yeah, let's record a YouTube video when we're doing this. And she was like, okay, let's record a YouTube video. But then she was like, I have no idea what we're doing.
I'm really focused.
I think there's, like, someone made, like, a page where you can, like, Google with the letters that you have. Like, Google which Taylor Swift titles, like, Swift is in programming, apparently. So what do you want to say up to the subscribers? You didn't say anything. You just said that you were focused.
I'm really focused. I don't know, I need more letters.
Well,
you are. I am not.
I mean, you
still have 2 years left.
But like, you are like farther than half of the degree done.
That's true.
So now that we are approaching that era, what are your expectations for after the degree?
No idea. I really don't know. I will study a master's degree, but not sure about what or where, because I will try to go somewhere, but I don't know where. Maybe inside, like in Spain. Like, it doesn't have to be like a very far country, because I don't know, lately really like the southern part of Spain, Andalusia. Yeah. Like Granada, Cordoba, Sevilla. I think those are really, really good, interesting and beautiful places. Not in summer.
No. Summer,
but
50 degrees.
During the rest of the year.
During the school year, basically.
Yeah.
And okay, my expectations right now would be that I will study my master's in translation or literature and linguistics. So yeah, she's hoping to keep studying in Spain. I am hoping...
Well, I could go like abroad, but even inside Spain, inside like the state, you have to like do lots of papers to just move from one place to another, just to go to another country. I think it's too much.
I mean, in the European Union, it's not that hard.
Yeah, but I would go either or Ireland, at least is in the European Union, or United Kingdom. And
which,
that's
like, Ireland
harder.
Is like really, really expensive.
Yeah, and United Kingdom is expensive, and you need well, it's not in the European Union, so it's like even more
paperwork. And now that we're talking about studying abroad, what are the Erasmus destinations that you have in mind?
Probably, as I only have to go like half a year, like 6 months, I will probably choose United Kingdom or Ireland. But Ireland, after your issues with the
housing,
I will take it into account.
So United Kingdom, basically.
Yeah, because I have to do the English literature and English linguistics. So it doesn't make sense if I go to France.
There's people who go to France.
That's it. I have to do English literature and English linguistics. I could go to the United States. Yes. I do want to go. No.
Like,
I could go to Canada, yeah, but for just half a year, going that far...
Canada is pretty far.
I prefer to just stay near. Also, if anything happens, or if I have to, maybe a weekend, I have to come back, it's much easier to come back from the United Kingdom or Ireland, from the British Isles. It's much easier and faster and more comfortable, so I prefer to just stay near. I mean, we will have more chances to go abroad, to study abroad, master's degree, or even, I don't know, the doctor's program.
Yeah, PhDs.
Yeah, so I don't have to hurry.
Yeah, you don't have to like hurry, like to to leave or I mean I did, but
yeah. But like it's not just for my last year of my degree. I don't have to just
yeah,
go
it's not
really
like
far.
you will not have more chances in the future.
I will, and once I start like earning a bit of money, I will try to travel and all this. We will try to travel.
Yeah, we will try to travel.
So do not be in a hurry, people. Life will be, well, depends. I would say long, but I mean, climate change.
On my side, I feel like I am like I don't particularly have a dream job anymore. Like when I was growing up, I had so much stuff that I have to do that I wanted to do. Like I wanted to be a fashion designer, I wanted to be an artist, I wanted to be an illustrator.
When I was like 8 years, I wanted to be a baker, but then my family told me that bakers get up really early in the morning.
Yeah,
and
they do.
I was like, okay, no, I don't want to be a baker now
anymore. No, but yeah, like we have like so much stuff that we want to do in our lives. I feel like yeah. So at this point, like I just want a job that will allow me to do other stuff.
To have some, I don't know, free weekends or at least free time right now, and a kind of a very decent salary. Because right now, I don't know in other countries, but right now here, like it's really hard to, for example, have your own house and all this stuff because it's a disaster. And at least where we live, the situation is not that bad. But for example, in Madrid, the housing prices are horrible. Like,
but if we want to move somewhere else, it's going to be hard to. And then there is the thing of like I just want a job that will allow me to do the stuff that I want to do on the side. So like for example, I would love YouTube to be my job. Yeah, no, but I would love YouTube to be my job because it would give me the chance and like the time to be able to like write a book if I want to write a book, you know, because I want to write a book.
And that's why I want a job that will allow me to have free time.
Yeah.
Because there are some jobs that after you finish your hours, like after you leave, I don't know, the office or things like that, you have to still work at home.
Or be on the phone just in case they
for example, a teacher, lots of times, they have to work at home.
I mean, you know that because like, you know, because of your mom. But yeah, there are like a lot of jobs that are not like that are expecting you to be like thinking about them 24/7, and we do not want that. Like we want a job that we will enjoy to some extent, and then to be able to disconnect from it.
To have a good or at least decent salary, good schedule / timetable.
Like to be able to work to live and not live to work. Basically.
For example, I was very interested in kind of publishing industry, but in Spain it's also really bad, like because if you could work, for example, in Penguin, but it's kind of hard to get there. It's like it ends up being like it's a big enterprise, so you are like a big company, so you are like I don't know, working in
Okay, sorry for the change of phone this time. So probably like this looks really different from the rest of the video. And I ran out of the storage. So now we are recording with Isara's phone until my Google Photos backs up all this stuff. If not, I might like just send it to my computer, but that might also take a little bit. But yeah, what were you saying about the publishing industry?
That really small independent publishing houses, they don't last very long because they don't sell enough. They don't sell enough because lives like this, working in kind of cultural stuff, and it's really hard here. So, and that was all. So
basically she wanted to go on a rant, but the moment that the phone overheated, she was like, okay, never mind. Actually, it was not that important. So now she's like, okay. But yeah, I think we were like talking about our future jobs and stuff. And I feel like what I wanted to say is that I would love to work on maybe the publishing industry, but like in a relaxed way, not in like a fighting for my life way. But for me, I feel like I would also like a remote job so that I could travel as much as I want to travel, because I feel like I want to see like everything. Like there is no corner of the world that I'm like, oh, I don't want to see that, you know? So like I feel like with a 9-to-5 job that would be like pretty difficult. But also like being a full-time traveler would also be a little bit, I don't know. Like for me, sometimes I do need like a little bit of rest. and I haven't built yet the character for it. Like, whenever you see the video of London, because I went to London this year, I went to Paris 3 days and then I went to London 3 days. And whenever you see that video, know that I was crying the 3 nights that I was in London. So yeah, from stress mostly, and from cumulative tiredness. And it's not because London is depressing, which I'm not saying that. But in December, it might be a little bit. Like, the Christmas stuff was nice, though.
Christmas stuff.
Yeah, like, I literally went, like, right before Christmas. So there were all the Christmas markets and all the...
In Hyde Park.
Yeah. There were all the Christmas markets, all the Christmas paraphernalia everywhere. Also, another thing. What do you think about English with an accent? Like, no, because, like, I feel like the year that I've been in Ireland, my accent hasn't changed that much. But I'm more, like... I am more conscious of my accent now, and sometimes it irks me because, like, there are accents that people will recognize, like, automatically, like, oh, you're a Spanish speaker, because there is no, like, oh, Basque speaker accent. I would love to have a Basque speaker accent, but there is not, like, in English there is none, I think.
There is not.
No,
big. It would be if we talk like in a very kind of not English way, because usually the characteristic of the Basque accent, like speaking in English, in Spanish or French, is, for example, the pronunciation of the R sound, and the S sound. Yeah. But in English, we don't slip towards those sounds. But in Spanish, we do. Right.
So what do you think about accents? Random question. What do you think about, like, accents when you're talking in English or whatever?
I don't know. What do you want me to say? I don't know.
You don't have any opinion?
No. Not much.
Like, do you like accents?
I do like. I prefer British accents.
Do you like accents that are not from English speakers when talking in English?
Depends.
Depends on
For example, I noticed, and I think lots of English speakers notice it, that Greek accent and Spanish accent while speaking in English, it's really similar. Like,
really?
Yeah. Because Greek people have lots of sounds like Spanish, like the Spanish language, and the kind of tone and it's really similar.
The flow, maybe.
The flow and it's also very Slavic.
See, I didn't know that. You have stuff to say.
For example, I only know how to say like 3 words. Like, for example, hello. Like when you go like hi, it's like jasas, and I don't have to like force a new accent. It's like yes. And the typical sentence you learn with Duolingo is I eat an apple or things like that, and it's εγώ τρώω milos. And I don't have to force any, like in French we have to go like but for Greek no, it's not necessary. At least for Spanish speakers we don't have to change that much.
Yeah.
Εγώ τρώω milos, παρακαλώ, ευχαριστώ, and
I have no idea what you're saying.
In Greek. And my favorite Greek word is owl, like the bird, and it's kukubaya. It's really cute. Kukubaya. And my favorite German word is turtle.
I know.
Because it's like toad with a shield or something like that.
She told my boyfriend, like, oh, do you know that my favorite word in your language is turtle? And my boyfriend was like, ah, cool.
And okay.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I say more outlandish shit sometimes. So, like, sometimes I just say, like, the most random shit and he's like, huh.
Okay. So he should be used to my random comments.
Also, so I got a boyfriend in Ireland, which means...
Shout out to Leonard.
Which means that right now we are in a long distance relationship that will hopefully last a long time. I really...
Been a long time coming.
Which, like, I also, like, when I talking to him, it's making my brain not adapt to talking in Spanish again. So, like, Spanglish is hitting hard. Or Basque. Like, literally the other day I was talking to him and suddenly I say, my Spanglish brain is hurting. Like, a lot. I'm trying to survive here. I'm on the trenches. But yeah, also, like, I randomly, like, talk in English to my mom. I randomly talk in English to my friends. Or I say stuff in Spanish with English pronunciation. Like, yesterday I said, digo. I wanted to say, like, oh, yo solo digo que, and I said, digo. What do you think about the struggle that we have with Spanglish?
Well, I mean, once I mixed French and Chinese.
Yeah.
So, it's quite normal.
Yeah, but I feel like Spanglish can be more cringe.
Well, depends.
I mean, obviously it depends, but, like, still.
I mean, and it's not the same like speaking Spanglish because you have been abroad or because you just want to be cool. It's not the
Yeah,
same.
like people who just like say random words in English to seem cool.
Or
I
those
feel
who
it's
try
still-
to pronounce brands with an English accent, like, because no, it's supposed to be like that. Don't say that. It's Primark. If you say Primark, here you sound like too annoying.
I said pennies the other day.
Okay.
In Ireland, it's pennies.
Yeah.
It's not Primark. Yeah, I'm just like, after like this year, I am like just like fully conscious of like my accent in Spanish and when I say stuff. Mostly because like one time, like more than once, I've said something and my boyfriend didn't know what I was saying.
Yellow, ¿no decías como?
Yeah, I used to say yellow, but like, no, now I say it good, but I used to say yellow. Like now I say it more like yellow, which is like how it is. But I used to like do as if there was a Y there.
A J, más bien.
And a Spanish J, yeah.
No, like a
Yeah.
Spanish Y, not a, yes.
Yeah.
Spanish Y, but in English it's not like that.
Yeah, so I used to say yellow until someone pointed it out, and since then it's that I've started to change it, and now I say yellow. I also say like what else do I say? Like Spain with an E.
But that's really normal.
Yeah,
Like,
that's really common, but like
common.
it still irks me because like people around me don't do it. Like during this year, people around me were not doing that stuff, even if it's so common for Spanish speakers. It's not common for them. So
Yeah, but for example, it's like, I don't know, Japanese people with the last S's. They have, well, Japanese and Chinese and
yeah,
Korean people with the when words end in S, they always go like, I don't know, su, like
yeah,
stress, 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 because for them it's not natural.
we're saying that like there are some bracelets that we love so much right now that we do not want to leave. Like for example, like this one, the one that I did of the man. I feel like this one looks so good. I don't want to give it to anyone. But I will trade it. I will trade it for a pretty one though. I'm sure. I don't know what else we can talk about at this point.
You can't really see the colors, but the colors are really on point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because like we have already like done a pretty much introduction of ourselves. Like I don't know if I ever introduced myself in this channel, like, or I just started making videos and I hope that like, it will go good. But yeah, I feel like we have already done like a pretty much introduction of like who we are a little bit, and yeah. So basically like the last thing I think I want to talk about is a little bit about my YouTube channel, which by the way, Isaro has her own Bookstagram account. Yeah.
In Spanish.
So if any of you know Spanish, want to learn Spanish, want to
Or
read
want
in
to
Spanish,
practice or at least see what, because I also like to read like Spanish authors, young adult Spanish authors, because I think there are lots of really good writers and talented writers in Spain. They are also, lots of them are really young, like 25, 30 years old. And the good thing is that we can meet them. There's a writer, an author, and this afternoon she's having a presentation, and I will probably attend. The good thing is that we can meet them. It's more probably
it's more likely that we will meet him at some point at least. If you are basically like the opposite from me in what like reading taste comes to, just go follow Isaro, because
and some of those books or authors are translated, maybe not to English, but maybe French or Russian. Lately there have been lots of like Russian translations. Well, lots, like 3-4 authors I follow. They have been translated into Russian, Romanian, I think some of them, maybe.
So basically, like, if you are completely opposite to me in what reading taste comes down to, you can always go follow Isaro.
Yeah, I also read like books in English. Right now I'm with the Inheritance Games.
I think
on February I read Heartless by Marissa Mayer. I really like Marissa Mayer, and I like to
I usually
languages.
I usually stay more in what's like English romance / fantasy / young adult. Isaro does read like a lot of like less romantasy and more like hardcore fantasy.
Yeah, but I also like to suddenly read a rom-com, and sometimes I do like to change. And also change languages. I'm trying to also read a bit more in Basque and different genres.
As someone who doesn't read in Basque but is really Basque, I really appreciate it. It's just I do not.
And also, for example, I read 2 years ago. I read a theater play. I have read this like a few months ago. I read another theater play. Also, The Last Heartstopper.
Comic book.
Yeah,
they're comic books.
Graphic novels. I try to at least sometimes read something different.
And then the other elephant in the room, which is obviously we are not English or British or American.
Aunque me haya salido de repente.
We are Basque, and basically and you may ask like, why the hell are you like recording videos for YouTube in English, which is like not your first language, not your second language, your third language.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So what happened was that in the last year of high school, I already knew what I wanted to study, but because I studied arts in high school, I was like really scared of being behind the rest of the people when it came to English language. Because obviously, like, I was good in English. Like, I was not going to study a degree like ours without being at least decent in English. But yeah, I was really scared of me being behind the rest in English. So I started...
But you are not.
Thank you. So, yeah, I know. But it's because, like, a lot of people, like, focused more on it. Because, like, I made the decision to study the degree I'm studying randomly in the last year of high school.
Me too.
Basically, because I was going to study fine arts. I was going to study fine arts for sure.
I was going to study architecture.
Yeah, but like you did scientific high school. So like that does not have the kind of like stigma of being like lower level. Arts, everyone thinks that the art students are doing nothing, you know. So I was so scared of being behind the rest of my classmates when it came to it. And that's why I decided to start reading in English. No, not the YouTube channel. I didn't start the YouTube channel until later. But reading in English.
Like 6 months later.
But reading in English, that was the point. Mm-hmm. And I always wanted to start a YouTube channel. Like, I've had YouTube channels along the way. And I've recorded videos where, like, my face was not in them. Because I was an Insecurities 16-year-old. I started recording videos for YouTube, like, when I started high school. So, like, when we were, like, 12? Basically, so actually, like, if you do a deep dive on the web, I'm sure there are ways to find them. But yeah, no! But yeah, I started recording YouTube videos.
Oh, qué bonito.
When I was, like, around 12. And obviously, this channel is pretty recent compared to that. And then, so once I started reading in English, I felt like the words that I wanted, like at that point, they weren't being translated. Like the Voice of Tommen series has been translated now.
Right now,
it's right now being translated. I read that book 2 years ago, and then
now everyone on like Spanish Bookstagram, they all are like, oh my god, this book, and like, don't you know Binding Thursday?
Yeah.
They appear on their videos and reels and like, these books, these are new, like that. And I was like, and I already know them. Like
because the book came out in 2018. I mean, you already know them because me.
Yeah. And I think those books, they are having like really good kind of reception.
Like the books are really good. The author is a little problematic though. But yeah, I love that series. Just the author is a little bit hopefully she will learn and evolve as a person. Anyway, so yeah, I started reading in English, and like my favorite books were at that point in English. So it didn't make sense for me at the time to start the channel in Spanish, because then like
all your recommendations would be in English.
Yeah.
Right?
Like all my recommendations would be books that have not been translated yet. And also the fact that it would have been easier for people around me to find me. So I was scared to death of people I knew.
Yeah, you first
finding my YouTube channel.
You first told us like it was a secret. Like
it was like, hey,
I have a YouTube channel.
I have a YouTube channel. Don't tell anyone. At this point, like I do not keep it a secret, but I also don't announce it around. Like I am
same as me with my Instagram account.
Like I am comfortable with my YouTube channel, but also I know that like there's people from high school or whatever that are going to see my videos at some point, and I just hope that they don't see them. Like, not hope, but like, I would prefer if they don't see them, because I'm pretty sure that like, the moment they see them, they will start like, oh, you know that Mayeli had a YouTube channel? Yeah, Mayeli from high school. And I really do not want to go through that. Like,
Normal.
not because I'm ashamed of my YouTube channel, mostly because like I just don't want to deal with people. Like people sometimes are
People from the past.
no, but people sometimes are like really like assholes. They can be real
Really mean.
assholes, and I do not like. I was bullied in high school. I had enough. I don't need to be bullied in my adulthood. Basically, that's my origin villain story of this YouTube channel. I think I'm going to leave this video here and come back whenever we are done with all the bracelets, because I already have over an hour of footage of like us just talking and making bracelets. We'll come back, show you the bracelets that we did today, and we are hopefully going to do more before the concert. I will vlog the concert, so probably that video is coming really soon if you're watching this, and I'll see you later. Okay, hi, it's my Ellen from the future. And actually we forgot to record again that day because we were running late. I had agreed to meet my cousins that day, which because I just came back right from the Erasmus, and Isaro had to go to the authors event. But I have on the screen right now the bracelets that I make, or like a stop motion animation with the bracelets that I make. And now this is after the concert, so these are the bracelets that I got from the concert, and I want to show them around because like some people were really talented, like really talented. Some people did incredible stuff. Like, but yeah, first I have like the Taylor Swift concert thingy, which I saved the paper so that it can still shine, because I think it has like an amount of time that it can go for. So I saved the paper, and like if you put it in, it doesn't shine anymore, so then you can still use it. Like the moment I came back home, I showed it to my boyfriend, like, look, and it still shines, and I was so excited. And then there was a girl going around, and she was giving people paper rings, and it says here like, I like shiny things, but I would marry you with paper rings. And yeah, it fits perfectly. So like I'm saving it. This is my treasure, my most valued treasure. So I have the Archer. This is so pretty. I mean, all of them are super pretty. This one, a little girl gave it to me, so like I am going to value this bracelet for the rest of my life. It's 1989. Then this is by far my favorite, because this is Clarabo, and right now I am like super excited with the song Clarabo. Like, I don't know, it's like I have it on replay all the time. And it's not only normal Clarabo, it's Clarabo, and it has a bow in the back. It's like the bracelet is Clarabo, and then it has a bow. I don't know, I feel like that's like the best thing ever. And then this one is also like one of my favorites. Like, it says long leaf, and then you have like the cowboy hat. Then this is like pretty iconic. It says Eras Madrid, because we went to one of the Madrid concerts. Then this one says paper rings. This is also one of my favorites. Then we have Mastermind, which is a song I really like. This one is our song. And these charms, like the charms do it for me all the time. And then Lavender Haze with a star. And this one, the girl was so nice. She saw me with my t-shirt, and she was like, for you, because of the t-shirt that you're wearing, I'm going to give you a TTPD bracelet. And she gave me this one. Then I have Willow with little leaves here. This one is Question, which is not my favorite song, but I still love the bracelet with a moon. Then I have Me, which this one, a little girl gave it to me, and it was also so cute. Like, and then I have Gold Rush with a girl that was sitting next to us gave it to me. And during the concert, I ran out of battery. It was an entire situation. And she lent me her portable charger. So like that was so nice. She didn't have to do that. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I feel like I'm going to be looking at them so much. So like I have them in this transparent bag so that I can see them. And it's like everything in here with like the thingy. And then I'm putting that inside this thingy so that I can have it in my bookshelf. Like I would only have to like open it and I can see it. Like I keep all of them together so that I don't lose them, because I don't want to lose any of them. They are like my most valued treasure right now. So like I can't lose any of them. So yeah, the full concert experience was amazing. So keep an eye out for the video of the concert. I'm going to post it pretty soon. And yeah, keep an eye out for anything else you might be interested in, because there is so much fun stuff coming, and I hope you stay to watch it. And thank you for watching. If you liked this video, you might consider liking or subscribing the video, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.